First question, if P percentage of P is 36, then what is the value of P? We know that P percentage of P can be written as P by 100 into P, which is equal to how much is given? 36. On simplification, you will get P equals to 60. Now 2 is what percentage of 100? Here 2, we are comparing 2 with 50. So what is the required value? 2. What is a reference value? 50 into 100, which is equals to how much? 4%. 2 by 3 is what percentage of 1 by 3? Here what is required value here? 2 by 3 divided by reference value is 1 by 3 into 100. Important point, friends, here if a ratio is given like this, A by B divided by C by D, that equivalents to AD by BC. In the similar way, this will become 2 into 3 by 3 into 1 into 100, which is equivalent to 200 percentage. Now coming to this question, if 20% of A equivalents to 50% of B, straight away we can say that 20 by 100 A equivalents to 50 by 100 B. This is the information given. Now what is the question he is asking? What percent of A is B? See the question carefully. What percent of A? It means here A is the reference value, B is the required value. So the question here asking is B by A into 100. So from this 100 and 100 will get cancels. So if you take A to the right hand side, 50 to the left hand side, so that is nothing but 20 by 50 into 100. This is what we have to find. 51s, 52s, which is equivalent to 40%. So the answer is option B. Next one, what is given here? A is, if 30% of A is added to 40% of B. Here what is given? 30% of A. It means 30% of A equivalent to 30% of A plus 40% of B equivalent to 80% of B. This is the extension of the previous question. Then what percentage of A is B? The question here asking is B by A into 100 equals to how much? What percentage of A? It means A is the reference value, B is the required value. From the given information, what we can say, 30% of A, if I take this 40% of B to the right hand side, this will become minus 40% of B. It means 80 minus 40 will become 40. So 40% of B. That implies B by A equal to 30 by 40. Okay, now we got B by A equal to 30 by 40. If you substitute here, what is the answer you'll get? 30 by 40 into 100, which is equals to 75%. So the answer is option 4. Next one, what is given here? 31% of employees pay tax in the year 2008. Non-tax paying employees are this much, 20,700. The total number of employees is. Now whenever you are solving percentage questions, take the unknown variable as 100 or multiples of 100. Why? Because percent means per 100. So let us assume total number of employees. Total number of employees equivalent to 100x. You will see how simple the answer will become. How many of them are paying tax? 31%. So that is 31x. The remaining is nothing but 69%. Okay, that is nothing but 69x. These are non-tax payers. These are non-tax payers. So 69x is equivalent to, what's the value given? 20700. On simplification, x equivalent to 300. Okay, x equal to 20700 by 69. 69 3s are 207, so 300. What is the question I have to find? 100x. What is the value of x? 300. So 100x is equivalent to 100 into 300, which is equals to 30,000. Okay, let us go for the next question.
In a college, 40% of the students were allotted group A, 75% of the students, 75% of the remaining were given group B, and the remaining 12 students were given group C. Then the number of students who applied for the college is. Now how to tackle these kind of questions? As we don't know the number of students, assume the number of students, total number of students, be 100x. Now look into the information which is given in the question. For A, how much is allotted? 40%. What is 40% of 100x? Which is nothing but 40x. What is the leftover? 60x. 100x minus 40 is the leftover. Now for B, how much is allotted? If you observe that 75% of the remaining, he said that 75% of the remaining. What is the remaining? The remaining is 60x. So 75% of the remaining, which is equivalent to 45x. Now what is the leftover from 60x? If you deduct 45x, the remaining part is 15x. So this is what allotted for C. But according to the question, for C, how many students are allotted? 12 students. It means 15x is equals to 12. Then x is equivalent to 12 by 15. What is required? Total number of students, which is nothing but 100x. That equals to 100 into 12 by 15. On simplification, you will get 80. So the answer is option 3. Now coming to the next question. A dozen pair of socks quoted at 180 rupees are available at a discount of 20%. See, this 180 rupees, after they're giving discount 20%. On 180 rupees they're giving discount of 20%. See, look into the question. A dozen pair of socks quoted at 180 rupees are available at a discount of 20%. It means you have to pay 80% of 180 rupees. Dozen means how much? 12. For 12 pairs, how much you have to pay? 80% of 180 rupees. The question here is, how many pairs of socks can be bought for 48 rupees? For 48 rupees, how much you'll get? Let us find the one pair cost. One pair will be equivalent to how much? 12 ones, 12 15s. So 80% of the 15 is how much? 12 rupees. Now one pair costs 12 rupees. Now what is the amount? You have 48. With 48 rupees, how many pairs you can buy? Which is nothing but 4 pairs. So the answer is 4 pairs. Now look at this question. If 80% of a number added to 80 gives the result as the number itself, then the number is. Here we don't know what is the actual number. How to solve these kind of questions? Let us assume the actual number be 100x. Now 80 percentage of the number, it means 80 percentage of 100x, which is nothing but 80x, is added to 80. If you add 80 to that 80% of the number, which is 80x, if you add 80 to 80x, the result is nothing but the number itself. What is the number we assumed? Which is 100x. Send this 80x to the right hand side. You will get 80 equivalent to 20x. Implies x is equal to how much? 4. What is the question is asking? The number is, what is the number? 100x. So 100x equivalent to 400. 100 into 4, which is 400. So the option 3 is an answer.